Can I get a W? Can I get an H? Can I get an O? Can I get another O? Can I get a P? Can I get a hyphen? Can I get a D? Can I get an E? Can I get another hyphen? Can I get a D? And can I get another double O? What's that spell? That's right, whoop-dee-doo. Howdy, heathens! You're just in time to plop right down and root yourself into the sofa for tonight's festivities. I'm Cliff Jablonski. I'm red, raring, and ready to get the party started. So grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a drink, grab a snack, and I'll be right back after this first bit.
Soldiers, and you shall hear of the vicious enemy we have to fear. He's a menace, he's a brute, he will scoop you with his snoot. If you're cautious, you'll defeat him. If you ever chance to meet him, make him yell, Uncle! Uncle! Yeah! Just take him in the snoot. We'll take him in the snoot. For a brother than a sister than a nephew than a cousin than a lad. Make him yell, Uncle! Uncle! Yeah! Just let him feel your food. We'll let him feel our food. For a brother and a sister and a nephew and a cousin and a lad. We're not so scared of anything that's raw. We're not so scared of anything that's tall. If we see him first, make him yell, Uncle! Uncle! Yeah! Just bust him in the snoot. We'll bust him in the snoot. For a brother and a sister and a nephew and a cousin and a lad. We'll make him yell, Uncle! Yeah!
Hey, that was great! Now check this out!
Battleship presents Famous Sinkings, April 9th, 1988. Fleet Commander Robbie Grant fires the shot that sinks his brother's destroyer. This glorious moment is remembered as the last time Robbie was allowed in Michael's room, August 19th, 1988. Playing electronic battleship, Admiral Harold Burns Jr. programs a devastating attack. Dad says,
"You sank my battleship."
And history is made. Battleship and electronic battleship from Milton Bradley. It's a hit.
Fruit Corners presents a new fruit snack, Shark Bites.
What you doing today? Catching some sharks. Huh?
Just when you thought it was safe to eat fruit snacks, here comes new Shark Bites. A ferocious feeding frenzy of fruity fun. Hammerhead, mako sharks, tiger sharks, and man-eating great whites. Shark Bites fruit snacks. You've got to eat them
Before they eat you.
Dangerously delicious Shark Bites. And fantastically fruity the Berry Bears. You can catch the fun at Fruit Corners.
Hey gang, Cliff Jablonski here for the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Did you also know that they have a YouTube channel you can check out too? Yes, check out themummyandthemonkey.com for all the links and all the poop on the Mummy and the Monkey. And I do mean poop, especially when it comes to the monkey. Ha ha ha.
Hey, Thing! Oh my gosh, you look amazing! Can I ask you a few questions? Now, do you use Tilex or scrubbing bubbles to clean everything?
You just have to run around outside in the rain for a while.
Oh, okay. So a natural shower. And who's stronger, the Hulk or the Thing?
Well, look behind you. Hey, Hulk, get over here.
Hey, Hulk, who's stronger? You or the Thing?
Stronger! No, I don't think so. No. Let me tell you something. It's clobbering time.
Uh-oh, let's see them duke. Are they going to duke it out? This is like the pay-per-view match of the season.
Dum, 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 dum.
Whoa!
Dum, dum, dum.
Wow, look at that. Only at Akron Comic Con will you see these guys duking it out like that. All right. Okay, all right, guys. All right. Now let's all get along now. Now, shake hands, be friends. There we go. Keeping the peace here at Akron Comic Con.
I don't skydive, I don't scuba, but I can really tuba-ruba, tuba-ruba, everybody tuba-ruba.
It's Tuba-Ruba, the hottest game in town. Put your marble in the tub. And to win, all you gotta do is Tuba-Ruba all around and shake your marble down, down, down.
Tuba-ruba, tuba-ruba, everybody tuba-ruba, everybody tuba-ruba.
Project X.
Now you gotta wear shades. Cause new sweet fruity tricks has even brighter fruit colors.
Got some shades. Bring on the brighter raspberry red, purple, orange, yellow tricks. The mouth-watering part of this complete breakfast.
Nice shades.
See? I'm not such a silly rabbit after all.
Rabbits? Silly rabbit. New brighter fruit colored tricks are for kids. Yay! With shades!
Now you can get shades like the rabbits free in specially marked boxes of colorful tricks.
Scooby-Doo is in Channel 43's Kids Land. It's time for Bugs Bunny and Friends here in Channel 43's Kids Land. Say hello to Bugs, the Roadrunner, Daffy Duck, and the rest of the gang. Here's Bugs Bunny.
You're in Kids Land, a place to be with all your favorites on Channel 43.
Tired of drinking those same old sodas? Well, strike up the band and do yourself a flavor by grabbing an ice-cold, refreshing Coca-Cola. Yes, generation after generation, people all around the world have been shaking their keisters and tickling their taste buds over the delicious, brisk soda that is Coca-Cola. Act now, don't delay. Make the only drink on your dance card a Coca-Cola today. Now available in classic, cherry kielbasa, and sauerkraut live.
What you are about to see is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
Sparkling soft drinks.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey! Hey!
Steaming hot coffee.
Roses are red, and how do you do? Drink 4 of these and whoop, 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 whoop.
Steamed or grilled hot dogs.
Oh my God! That is huge!
Crispy hot fresh French fries.
This is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth.
How about a pizza? None better anywhere.
Well, guys, that's a wrap for the countdown. But don't worry, there's a lot more show to go. We got Janet Decay and Graham Gorey gonna do their thing. So let's get down, get funky, and welcome the Mummy and the Monkey. Hacha!
It's working now.
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
Boy, the technical... I mean, we're messing around with the program, but that's okay. What we'll do is start from the top.
Let's start over again.
Okay, here we go. Hey, what's buzzing, cousins? I'm Grim Gordy.
And I'm Janet Decay.
And welcome to another fun night of
The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout. Yes, episode 269.
And feeling fine. That's right. And we're only several episodes away from another milestone episode 275.
Wow.
Can you imagine we're almost up that far up? Wow.
A lot of shows.
Craziness, right?
A lot of shows. Well, for tonight's show,
yes,
we've got a really old-timey movie starring Bela Lugosi, and it's a mystery movie, and it's called The Death Kiss from 1933.
That's right. It has nothing to do with chronic halitosis.
No.
No, that's
not
bad
death
breath.
breath.
Yeah, death kiss. Yeah. But anyway, it's going to be fun. We have the usual fare tonight. We have our What Do You Do segment. We have a brand new Rescued Reels, of course.
Ooh.
The old commercials from 1994.
I love those retro commercials.
A brand new Cleveland TV Showtime travel.
Oh, very
Got that
cool.
going on. And, of course, a prize giveaway. And just overall, just hanging out with all of you.
Very cool, Grim. And for the prize giveaway, we are giving away a signed photo of us to one lucky winner at the end of the night. So if you're watching us on YouTube, I will be writing down all of your names and putting them in my plastic shiny mummy bucket when the movie is playing. And at the end of the show, we will pick one winner. Now, if you're watching the replay on another channel later on, or on YouTube later on, the contest is null and void. It's only when we're live streaming in real time.
That's right, but that's cool, But you know the score if you're watching out there. Y'all know how it is.
We do have some shout out. So we want to wish Kevin and Elaine, Kev Thulu and his lovely wife Elaine, a very happy 4-year anniversary.
Yes, we were a little bit ahead in the future last time. You said 40th anniversary.
Well, yeah, I was joking around with that.
That's right. It was just
wow, 40 years. He told me 4 years.
Now it's time to get serious and give the right timeout, which are the anniversary, which is 4 years, not
so 4. Happy anniversary to Kev and Elaine.
Hopefully one day it'll be 40 for them. Yeah, that'd be nice.
I want it to be. I hope they're together a very long time. Okay, and then we want to wish Eric Pigors a speedy recovery.
Oh, yes.
He had some surgery, so we hope that he's feeling better soon.
And of course, that's Eric Pigors from Toxic Tunes, which I'm wearing one of his Frankenstein designs tonight.
Oh, that's really cool.
I love that artwork. That's really cool.
That is. All right, so we have a lot of people that watch with their mini monsters.
Ooh.
With their kiddos.
Okay.
And I've got the mini monster mascot here, Miss Putrid Petunia, the little zombie ghoul. So I've got her here.
And I'm going to hang out once again with Mr. Oliver Hardy from the comedy duo Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, he's so cute looking.
I can't reach Stan Laurel, so I'm going to have to stick with Oliver here.
I love his little hat.
Well, let's get into another fine mess, won't we? What are you going to do?
We're going to do the Mini Monster shout-outs.
Oh, that's right. We kick it off with our Mini Monster jingle, which goes a little bit like this. A 1 and a 75 and a 362. Mini Monsters, Mini Monsters, rah, rah, rah. Mini Monsters, here they are.
All right, Mini Monster shout-outs too. We've got Sophia and Garrett and Jacob and Kingsley and Kenton. Wow, hey. And Parker and Nyla and Lucas and Christian. Hey, Minis.
Hey, kiddos.
And then Layla and Ramona. And Baby Joe and Lucy and Dimitri. Aww. Hey. And then we've got Peanut and Adam. And we've got Scoob. Hey, Scoob. And then we've got Charlotte and Mac and Taylor. Whoa. And Gabriel and Annalyn and Eva. Hey, Minis.
Oh, my.
And then Mackenzie and Isabella and Carly. Hey there. And then Cassandra and Violet and Lil Kong.
Lil Kong.
Lil Kong's growing up.
He's not so little anymore.
Yeah. All right. And Atticus and Penny and Hannah and Dario. Hey, Minis. And Sienna in Germany.
Okay.
And Adrian and Julius and Morgan. Whoa. And Willow and Xander and Araya. Hey there. And then Trayvon and Emily. And last but not least, we've got Noelle.
Oh, all right, kiddos. If you're watching out there, Hope you have a fun night tonight. Hope you got some candy or some treats.
Oh, yeah.
Watching our little show tonight. This one will probably put you to sleep, but there's no monsters in this one. But
there's some funny sound effects.
Oh, there's always that.
Oh, yeah. Maybe they'll watch for the farts.
Perhaps.
And, of course, parental discretion advised.
As always. All right.
Okay. Let's get this macabre mirror going over here. Magic macabre mirror.
Woo.
Magic macabre mirror. Tell me, who be here?
Who be here, Jenna DeKay?
We've got William Rochelle, Sean Moore, John Johnson, Neil House. Let's see, Fulton and Ron and Karen and Campbell Soup, and I see Gary and Ed and Greg, JB, Jimmy, the comic book man, Michaela, Store Ghoulie, Frank Roca, Starman fan, J. Michael Harris, Bill Davis, Sputnik, KB, Richard, James Muscarella,
hey,
Rhinos, Statue of Liberty,
hey-o,
Kirk Harrington's here, Michael and Terry Shook are here,
wow,
Connie Cleary, Mark Allen, Todd Andrews, Denise, DB, Ron Vickers, Victor, and Fulton, and the stellar Tony Beller,
hello,
and Baron, and Brad Beveridge, Donna Yannick, Miss Lois, Denise,
nice,
and Connie and Jeffrey. And let's see, Albert's watching.
Hey, Albert is watching at a campground in front of a fire. That's really cool. Outside.
A lot of you here. That is awesome. And
yeah.
Van is here too. He's watching.
So many people. Thank you, Miss Sally. I mean, Janet DeKay.
And Jessica. I saw Jessica.
It's like Rumper Room.
Yeah. There
with
we go.
Bucket. All right.
So, yeah, share this with your friends, and then they can watch, too.
Yeah.
They can hang out, too.
Yep, just like I said. It's going to be a jam-packed show tonight.
And we've got fan mail we're gonna show,
that's
too,
right.
later.
Fan mail, and oh my gosh, it's going to be a lot of fun. What can I say? You know, if you're DTF, which obviously around here stands for Down to Friday, you came to the right place.
All right. Well, speaking of that, let's get into the start, or part one, of the Death Kiss.
The Death Kiss starring Bela Lugosi. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys Hairy Scary Hangout. Ha 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 ha. Fart one right in your face.
Hey, what's buzzin', cousins? Tonight's movie is presented in Grim Go Sound. Ha 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 ha.
Grajcie mi wesoło, a ja se zatańczę z dziewczyną wokoło. Grajcie mi skrzypeczki, żebym się nie smucił, bo ja z wojeneczki niedawno powrócił. Hop, hop!
How are we going to know this guy? Remember, the men in Mike's car got to see him, too.
Oh, never mind. I'm going to him. And how?
Good. You might as well make him happy. It'll be the last pair of lips that hit him.
No.
You don't think he could have gone away, do you?
Here he comes now.
She's walking around like she's all that.
Swing! Thanks, handsome. I just couldn't pass you up.
Believe it or not, I never saw her in my life before. I must have overlooked something. A bloody shame, sir. Most annoying. Right under me very nose. Your nose. I'll get the car, sir.
George. Okay. On red. We do it again, silk number 10.
Up high, 99.
Quiet.
Do you want to move in and take a close-up at the top of the stairs? No, that was terrible. I'll make it over. Yes, sir. We'll do it again, folks. All right. 399. Hold it. Move that car back here. All right, hold it. Come on. Hit him all. Take it easy. Oh, Mr. Brent, when you die this time, let's have less gymnastics. And don't spin like a top when you fall.
Okay, Frank.
Okay, Frank, let's go. Come on, folks.
Yeah, move that one over a little.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Stand back, everybody. What the devil? Hey, Pete, call a doctor.
Okay. Come on, give me a hand. Let's get him to his dressing room.
We won't need a doctor, George. He's dead.
Dead?
Dead?
My, people come and go so quickly here.
Round up every man that had a gun. Get the property man and find out who loaded those guns. And see that the body isn't touched. I'm going to phone the front office. Yes, sir. All right, everybody, line up over there. All right, come on. And all you fellas that pack guns, stand over there. Hey, Bill, come on. Keep that door closed. And see that no one leaves the stage and no one comes in.
You! My dear Mr. Little, since I read your scenario, I've come to the absolutely conclusion that your name, Mr. Little, fits you something beautiful. And furthermore, and yet besides,
I'm trying to use the phone!
Oh, yes, Mr. Avery. Just a minute. It's Mr. Avery. Tell him to finish on schedule. He's 2 days behind already. Talking to me is a wasting time. But he says it's important. That's the trouble. He's too important entirely. Hello.
Who's there?
What?
This is Liquor.
Brent.
Mm-hmm.
Shot.
No.
Dead.
Ah!
Oh, that's going to cost me a fortune. What a calamity. Quick. Call Steiner. Tell him Brent was killed, shot. What a calamity. What a calamity. I get it, Jim. Thanks. Yes?
Miles Brent was shot on the set. Killed. Mr. Grossmith has gone to the stage.
How could I that? Miles Brent. Killed.
On general principles, not a bad idea, except that he happens to be one of our stars.
Do what you can to keep the papers off this until you hear what happened. Don't give out any story until you hear from me.
Sure, but rescue me as quickly as possible. They'll be on my neck just as soon as the police get the joyful news.
Miss Manning. Phone the brigade on the lot. And tell them not to let anyone in or out until they hear from me. Thanks.
Hey, why don't you watch where I'm going?
What hurry, Gumshoe? Miles Brent's been shot.
Well, now there's a job that should have been done years ago.
Oh.
You won't have to rewrite any stuff for the death kiss now.
No. Say, Marcia was on the set with him, wasn't she?
Sure, but I don't think she did it.
What stage?
3.
Drop this stuff in my office, will you?
Or whatever.
Shut.
Miles Brent, huh? Picture actor. My wife always liked him. I have that kind of trouble, too. Come on, let's go.
All right, fellas. Here's something hot. Miles Brent killed. Shot. Soundstage number 3, Tone Art Studio.
Sure ought me just a minute.
Tone Art Studio.
Operator. Operator.
Hey, that's the Evening Star phone.
You're telling me? Hey, Storm, give me the journal, will you, please?
Hello. Tonart, I want Pat Hill in the publicity department. Come on, snap into it.
You know me, Connolly. I never held out on the Evening Star yet. Yeah, I know all about your deadline. Yeah, you'll get the facts. Call me back. Never mind. I'll get it. Yeah? Yes, Morris, I know, but can I help it? If he's shot in the morning, you've got to take those things as they come. Yeah, I'm going over there right away. The police ought to be here now. Yeah, call me back in 10 minutes.
Hey, come back here.
You dick!
Ambulance, Colonel.
Yeah. Detective Lieutenant Sheehan, Homicide Squad.
What up?
Who's in charge here?
I've been trying to get things straightened out for you. My name is
Peanut butter.
Studio Manager.
What happened?
Well, the company was shooting a scene during which several people fired guns at Brent.
And someone used real bullets, huh? People do get hurt that way.
That's the director's guess.
Oh, the director. Did he happen to guess who did it?
No.
Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like we'll have to do some guessing on our own.
Oh, good for you.
Come on, Hill, loosen up. Was it an accident or did somebody really bump him
I
off?
tell you, I don't know.
Then let us in on the lot so we can find out.
I can't let anyone on the lot.
Marcia Lane was with him in the picture, wasn't she?
Sure, she was doing the lead opposite him.
Marcia, oh, his ex-wife. That helps the story.
Hey, what's the name of the picture? The Death Kiss.
The death kiss. Gee, what a tie-up.
Pardon me. Hayes office on the phone.
Just a minute, boys. I'll be right with you.
But wait a minute. Can't we get the angle on this thing?
Couldn't very well see what happened.
And there were 8 men with guns?
Yes.
Well, it might have been an accident, but...
Frank, you don't think it was murder?
Darling, I don't even know yet whether he was shot. Maybe he just died of old age. Maybe he never even existed at all. Now, you wait here. I'm going to have a look around.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
Your gun. Yours. You break it. Nothing but blanks left in these guns. Any other guns on the set?
That's all I know of.
Yeah, right.
You see, Captain, it's strictly an accident.
Lieutenant Sheehan. What's your name?
Brad Pitts.
I'm the president of this concern.
Well, what about it?
Now, look here, Sergeant. Do you realize what this cost me already, huh? You have no idea. It cost me up to now $239,351.
Yes, and it cost Brent his life.
Which also loses me money. I can't have no more Brent pictures.
Now, pardon me, Lieutenant. Mr. Grossmith means to convey that this regrettable accident need not be converted into a Roman holiday for the rabble. Now, I assure you that Mr. Grossmith feels deeply, very deeply, the tragedy of this affair. And his point is, naturally, not to throw consternation into that great and unseen army of Mr. Brent's admirers. Now, that is precisely what Mr. Grossmith means.
That's just what I was going to say.
Mr. Steiner. Mr. Steiner.
Pardon me. What is it?
The papers are on my neck. I've got to tell them something. There's no use stalling any longer. They've got a story now about a mysterious woman.
Who is she?
They don't know themselves, but they say it makes a great story.
Tell him it was an accident.
They won't believe it.
Then make him.
You don't know those boys. They've got imagination.
I don't care if they've got fallen arches.
What?
Tell them the Brand shooting was an unfortunate accident.
Yes. Is that satisfactory to you, Lieutenant?
Nothing satisfactory to me. I can't tell what it is because I don't know myself.
Oh.
Here's all you had on him.
Oh. Keep that.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry to gum up the works, but it wasn't an accident. It's murder.
Murder? Oi, what a calamity.
How do you know?
This is the bullet that killed him. It's a .38 caliber center fire. All the guns the extras used were .45s. And you can't fire a .38 bullet through a .45 gun. It's an old Chinese principle.
Thank you, Mr. Know-It-All.
Where did you get this?
Out of the wall of the set.
Don't you know better than to meddle in police matters?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to meddle. I just wanted to help. You see, I like to dabble a bit in murder cases.
Well, you just go and dabble someplace else.
Why do you say things that you know will hurt me?
Who is he?
One of our scenario writers, Franklin Drew.
Oh, writes detective stories, I suppose.
Yes. How did you know?
They always do. Well, this makes a difference. Looks like we've got a murder on our hands. Oh, you go and get that assistant director, that brilliant young man who said there were no other guns on this set. Right. Who's Marcia Lane?
What?
It's none of your business.
You don't know who is Marcia Lane? Over $1 million we spend advertising her, and I don't know who Marcia Lane is.
Where is she?
She was on the set just a minute ago.
Well, let's have a talk with her.
I'll ask Miss Lane to come here.
Yes, sir.
Now, Steiner and the detective want to see Miss Lane immediately. Well, hurry.
I'm fluttering, sweetheart. Bill, tell Miss Lane Steiner and Dick want to see her.
Okay, Chief.
Oh, Pete. Rush Miss Lane over to Mr. Steiner and Dick. Now? No, next Tuesday, you sap. Oh, come on, get going.
Oh, all right.
I'm constantly in the state of wanting to throw up.
Pardon me, Miss Lane. Mr. Steiner and the Dick want to see you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What can they want with me?
Oh, they just want to annoy you with a lot of routine questions. You see, they always question people like you first, to give the guilty ones plenty of time to make up good alibis. It's part of the system. It's been going on for years.
Sit down, Miss Lane.
Thank you.
I don't wish to be unpleasant, but there are a few questions I'd like to ask you. How long have you and Brent been separated?
We were divorced last May.
Why?
Well, I don't quite
The
see.
divorce is a matter of record, Lieutenant. I don't think we need to go into that now.
Say, will you go up to your office and write "bad little boy" 500 times?
You better give up them cigarettes, buddy, or the groundhog will be bringing you your mail. Know
When
what
did
I
you
mean?
last quarrel with Miles Brent?
I don't remember.
Didn't you love him?
I wouldn't answer that, Marcia.
Say, just what is your interest in this case?
Personally, I don't care who killed Brent. But I would like to know how it was done. Besides that, I'm a friend of Miss Lane's.
Wasn't your name mentioned during the divorce proceedings?
No. Sorry to disappoint you.
What did you do with your gun, Miss Lane?
My gun?
Yes.
I didn't have a gun.
Didn't you use one in the picture?
No.
But when you fired with the other...
As a matter of fact, if Miss Lane had fired, she couldn't have hit him. She was around on the other side of the set when the shit took place.
Say, if you don't lay off, I'm going to take you downtown.
What for?
How do I know what for?
Oh, good. I was beginning to be afraid that you might say something sensible.
Ah, shut the hell up.
Hey, what are you trying to do there, huh? Don't move now. I got you surrounded. Don't lie now. What you trying to hide in there, huh?
Why, nothing.
Yeah? We'll see about that. Hold this a minute. Now, wait a minute. No, you don't. Yeah? Oh, yeah?
This letter, all ready to mail, was found in Miles Brent's pocket.
Okay.
In this letter, he told his lawyer that Marcia Lane refused to sign a release as beneficiary of his life insurance policy. So you stand to collect $200,000.
Miss Lane's lawyer wouldn't let her sign the release. I know all about that.
Say, it's too bad you weren't the one that was shot. So that gives you a pretty nice motive, doesn't
No funny business now. Come on, keep moving now.
We are a classy bunch.
There's your man, Chief. I caught him red-handed. He was trying to ditch his gun. Look, it's loaded, too.
I tell you I did.
Save your breath.
Put the bracelets on him, Owen.
Now, ain't that astounding? Something told me to take a squint around. I sees him trying to ditch his gun, see? And I put two and two together. I says to myself...
Get that thing out of my face. What's the matter with you?
I says to myself, that's the man. I guess I used uncanny skill.
Snow showers and temperatures falling into the upper 20s on Tuesday. I'm always playing the lotto, but when I played the numbers my psychic recommended, I finally won. And I won a lot of money.
Have you called all those other psychic lines only to discover everything you want is still slipping through your fingers? Don't miss another opportunity. Call now.
When I'm not clear on something, that's usually when I call. My psychic is able to focus in on things I would never see.
Wealth, true love, and happiness can be yours. This call is free. Call 1-800-562-1848.
It doesn't take a thief long to steal a car. Police reports show that on average, one car is stolen every 20 seconds. It's time to get serious about crime prevention. It's time for the Club. The Club is a state-of-the-art tempered steel locking device that's tough to defeat. Once attached to your vehicle, thieves see it and move on, leaving your car or truck right where you parked it. Accept no cheap imitations. Make sure your anti-theft device says the Club on the handle. Never park your car without it.
Are you tired of going to the doctor every 12 minutes? Are you tired of paying expensive medical bills?
On the next Susan Powder Show, could these home remedies keep you healthy?
You don't look at a squid and say, you know, there's something medicinal about this
We
thing.
don't get the lowdown on low-cost cold cures.
You couldn't hack after this because... No.
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 But do they really work?
And all of these medicines have no side effects. Would you believe me if I told you it's this easy to do?
See if they could help you. Next Susan Powder Show.
Tomorrow morning at 11 on Channel 3.
Scott was a man of God who left his wife for another woman.
Scott, you have hurt me and my son a whole lot.
Now he's dropping another bombshell on his ex-wife.
I'm not going to take those shots for 18 years and it's not mine.
This could be the toughest moment in this man's life. He's going face to face with his brother to tell him why he stole his wife.
When I first seen her, it was like love at first sight.
It's Maury as never before.
Tomorrow afternoon at 4 on Channel 3.
Quit chewing tobacco with Mint Snuff All Mint Chew. Mint Snuff is made from mint, not tobacco. For a store near you, call 1-800-EAT-MINT.
Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese and a crispy crust.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
While Jim Carrey's in Texas making his new film, Hard Copy gets the new details about his marriage gone wrong.
Jim and Melissa are having a very messy divorce.
Jim Carrey's ex-wife. Then,
be very, very careful.
They say this box has psychic powers, dooming anyone who opens it to death. Uncover the secret behind The Curse of the Shrunken Sailor. Plus, The Simpson Trial. Get all the most up-to-date news. The O.J. Digest on Hard Copy. Tomorrow evening at 7 on Channel 3. What does it take to become the greatest lover of all time?
I actually watched a lot of episodes of Fantasy Island.
Sex symbol Johnny Depp sure knows the tricks of the trade. And on the next ET, he's revealing exclusive, intimate details on how he became the legendary lover Don Juan. Then, if you thought the special effects in Gump were awesome, wait till you get an exclusive peek at Stephen King's astounding Langoliers. Plus, you won't believe how the O.J. trial is boosting our economy. The details on E.T. Tomorrow evening at 7:30 on Channel 3.
You can eat all you want, but you still need more. You can stock up your shelves and clean out the store. No matter what you do, you're gonna eat it all. Changes
you love Chi-Chi's restaurant, you'll love Chi-Chi's restaurante-style salsa. It's thick, it's got chunky vegetables, it's got the right spices. So when you can't get to the restaurant, get to the store.
Chi-Chi's salsa, can't get enough.
Hey, you there. Where's the NutraSweet stuff?
A lot of America's leading brands trust this little red swirl.
Pardon me, ladies. Where are the tasty things with NutraSweet?
Aisles 1 through 8, sir. For the great taste of NutraSweet,
A giant gumbo.
look for the swirl.
Could you be caught on tape when you least expect it?
It was so explicit. It was everything. Their lives were just about ruined when someone secretly videotaped them. It's been everywhere. Like the tape just gets passed around to everybody.
Where the eye can go, a camera can go.
I was devastated. I didn't know what to do.
When candid cameras cross the line.
Why me? I was innocent.
Next, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Tomorrow morning at 9 on Channel 3. From Lee, salon-style press-on nails. Natural underside so real only your manicurist knows. Fashion colors plus extra strength glue. Lee press-on nails, salon-style.
Hi, I'm Dawn Senjlin from Channel 3 News. If you're a high school junior or senior who wants a career in journalism or communications, you'll want to join Channel 3 at the John Carroll Communications Career Seminar, Friday, May 5th.
Talk with Jane Scott from The Plain Dealer and Brian and Joe from WMMF, along with many other media professionals.
But you must register through your school, so ask your teacher or counselor for details. And we'll see you Friday, May 5th at John Carroll University.
And we're back on.
There we go. Almost, now we're back on.
Yeah, there we go.
You just were right before I clicked the bike on. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the show, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout. Not that you ever left, but, back to the hosted segments here.
Yeah, so we watched Fart 1 of the Death Kiss.
Ooh, yes. For Fart Whodunit.
Yes, an old-timey whodunit movie, and I'm going to tell you more about
Who dealt
it. I'm going to tell you more about it in a minute here. Because right after that, we got to see a Rescued Reels segment. And with Rescued Reels, that is where Grimm takes stuff that was found on a videotape, taped off the TV from back in the day, and he'll take the commercials and little video clips and put them together as a little, segment for the show.
Yeah, that last offering was from a tape that was, taped off of television in 1994 right here in Cleveland, Ohio. Probably around after midnight, between midnight and 3 a.m. So lots of weird, like the psychic hotline commercials and a lot of local stuff. And all those talk shows that were on, Montel, promos
Maury
for Maury
Povich.
Povich. And if you're a channel member of our YouTube, there's a 20-minute version, the extended cut. Mm-hmm. The Rescued Reels extended cut from tonight is 20 minutes long.
Wow.
And will be up on our YouTube channel for our channel members.
Yeah, we'll have it up, very soon in the future.
And we want to thank Dane Stotzer.
Yes. Thank you, Dane Stotzer, for the super chat. And there were some others that gifted other viewers channel memberships on YouTube. So we want to thank them. I don't recall the names at the moment, but thank you guys. It's really sweet how some of you will gift people channel memberships.
That is very cool.
Okay, so we're gonna, people like to have a snack with their movies.
That's right, and that's why we call this next segment The Mummy and the Monkey's Snack Toys. New yummy snacks.
Old movie facts.
That's right. This is where we fill our mouths with snacks and yummy things and talk about a little bit of behind the scenes of tonight's movie.
Yes. Okay, and we are snacking on. We've got Doritos nacho cheese. Some little bags of Doritos
and whose
here.
cheese is it if it's not nacho cheese?
And we love to have like chips or popcorn, and earlier we had pizza for dinner.
It could be a sweet snack. It could be a savory snack. Who knows?
Yeah, and a lot of people like to write us to tell us, what their favorite snacks are or their favorite food when they watch. So I'm going to read the comments. And then we'll get into the info about tonight's movie.
Okay.
So John Smith likes pizza and beer. He's having that. And Virtual Vicky's having a mini pizza. Kirk Harrington, thank you for the super chat.
And a Barbara Papa
he
for
says,
you.
Where is Ladder?
You have to watch the show.
Does Ladder make an appearance?
Ladder does make an appearance tonight.
Okay.
Yes, I added Ladder.
All right. And Ron's having grape soda and a moon pie.
Oh.
Hot buttered popcorn, says Todd. Pizza and 7-Up, says Kev. William's having almonds. Well, that's a good, healthy snack.
There you go.
Reb is having cheese and crackers. I'm just
Cheese
eating
and
my
crackers.
feelings, says Leon.
Aw.
It's okay to have feelings. Aw. Kirk is having Pepsi and pudding.
Wow.
And Paul's having a butter pecan milkshake. Wow, that's
Now that-
different.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. I love butter pecan ice cream. I never thought to make it into a milk. How do you get the pecans in the straw? How do you suck them through the straw? That must be challenging.
Probably have to blend it really good.
Now, what's the fun in that?
And Sean had White Castles and ice cream.
Ooh, boy, stay away from him.
Oh boy, yeah. White Castles. Ooh, that's dangerous.
The White Castles are like the ammunition that you put into a cannon, and then the ice cream is like the gunpowder, you know. Boom.
Eric's having root beer floats. That sounds good. Okay, so tonight's movie,
right?
The Death Kiss, was made in 1932, but it was not released until 1933.
Whoa.
And it's an American pre-code mystery film, meaning it was made before the Hays Code of the mid-1930s, when they kind of cracked down on what they considered to be, suitable for the audiences, suitable for viewers.
For general audiences.
Mm-hmm. Because early 1930s films, even though it was, an old-timey movie, sometimes they would throw things in there that, I guess, during the time were considered risque.
Yeah, there was some partial nudity in some earlier movies, and all kinds of stuff. So, violence.
Here and there, yeah. They would have things in there, like, there's some pre-code movies where there's, like, women running speakeasies, and they're, like...
Oh, yeah.
Where they're...
The broads were tougher.
Yeah. Rather than the damsel in distress, they were like a mob boss or something.
Sorry for that interruption, but thank you, Paul Buser, for the super chat.
Paul Buser, thank you. Okay, so David Manners, he plays Franklin Drew in this movie.
Right.
And he played John Harker in 1931's Dracula.
Remember that movie?
He was also an Egyptologist in The Mummy from 1933. So that's pretty cool that he's in this movie with Bela Lugosi, like a year after Dracula. And Adrienne Ames plays Marsha Lane. She's the glamorous-looking lady with the floofy dress. And she was glamorous in real life. She was a model. She was an actress all throughout the 1930s.
Do tell.
And later hosted her own radio shows in New York City in the early 1940s.
Oh.
Yes. And Bela Lugosi, he plays Joseph Steiner in this, and you saw him in that one scene earlier.
That's all good, but when's he going to start biting people?
Wrong movie, Grim.
Oh, shucks.
Bela Lugosi, legendary. I mean, most classic horror fans know who the guy was. He played the original Dracula in 1931. He was also in the movie The Black Cat with Boris Karloff. He was in the old 1930s serial called Shandu, where he played like a mystic type of guy. And Plan 9 from Outer Space from the 1950s. That was like one of his last movies.
He played a whale at like one of those SeaWorld amusement parks?
Shandu, not Shamu.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe, he tried to really, stretch his roles. Hey, we got more super chats
Nora
coming
Wallace,
through.
wow, and Ron Vickers, thank you for the super chat. And they say, love the show tonight. Great movie choice tonight, says David Stoner. Yeah, and actually, Grim picked out the movie this time.
We've only shown this once before, several years ago, so I thought it was time to bring it back. And it's not a bad print of it as well, so that's nice to see it.
Yeah,
a movie that old that looks kind of good,
Because some of the old 1930s films, they look very old, and sometimes the video is like a little too blurry to play. Okay, and Kino did release this movie on Blu-ray, so if you guys are interested in a really nice cleaned up copy, pick up the one from Kino. And yeah, and that's all I got for the snack toys.
That's not bad. Hey, thanks for the info on tonight's movie.
And these are pretty good.
Oh,
I haven't had Doritos in a long time.
Can't go wrong. The only thing I could use right now with this, wash it down with the Dr. Pepper, but we ain't got any of that.
Dr. Pepper.
Pepper, I don't even know her. All right. Okay, so everyone's raring to get back to the crime scene to see who done it. And I guess we're going to get a little bit closer when we present to you part 2 of tonight's murder mystery movie, The Death Kiss. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys.
Harry Scary Hangout.
Overday.
38 caliber and loaded. It's the gun, all right. Who is this fellow? Name's He was an extra on the set. Why did you kill Bryant?
Oh, I never killed nobody.
You can't alibi yourself out of this. That's the only 38 gun on the place. You killed him. Why?
I'll tell you I didn't. Now, you gotta listen
Shut up.
to me.
Excuse me while I whip
You'll have
this
plenty of
out.
time to talk later on. Do you know this man?
No. Why, yes. Everyone on the lot knows him. He was head electrician here for years.
How much did you pay him to kill Bryant?
Now, wait a minute, Lieutenant. Why not pin the murder on the murderer? That's not against the rules.
What are you talking about?
Chalmers didn't kill Brent.
Well, how do you know?
This gun hasn't been fired.
You know everything because you're a man, and I know nothing because I'm a woman.
How did this gun come to be loaded?
I loaded it for Brent, but I lost my nerve.
So you had planned to kill Brent, huh?
Yes, I wanted to kill him. I had every reason in the world to kill him.
But he made no attempt. So you can't arrest him. Not unless you want to make a fool of yourself.
You know, I'm beginning to think you're giving us the razz.
Prove it. You're a detective.
Take them off, Hilliker. And maybe we'll put them on him.
Well, we seem to be right back where we started.
Yes, perhaps you have some very valuable suggestions.
Yes, I have.
What?
The cameras were photographing when Brent was killed. There might be something very interesting on the film. It wouldn't hurt to look.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. How soon can we see the stuff?
Excuse me?
We could get the print in, say, 3 or 4 hours.
Well, will you get them going?
Well, certainly. Come, Mr. Smith.
Now, come along with me, you ludicrous lump. There's much to be done.
You take the name and address of every person on this set and warn them all about trying to leave town. Right. In any of your books, does the detective ever sock the novelist on the nose?
No.
Write it in sometime. Seems to me like a good idea.
Oh, yeah, you should be so lucky.
Bill, George? Marcia,
Oh, Frank. It won't be very pleasant to see it all over again.
but it may help us a lot. Watch carefully.
Is everybody here? I think so, Mr. Grossmith.
Mr. Steiner's in a projection booth. He'll be right in.
All right.
Here he is now.
You ready, Mr. Grossmith?
Yes.
Mr. Grossmith's ready.
Quiet, please. Quiet.
All right, turn him over. Rolling. Mark it. Action.
Get your counter. It'll be right here.
Want to dance? Or would you rather just suck face?
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Thanks, handsome. I just couldn't pass you up.
Believe it or not, I've never seen her in my life before. I must have been overlooking something. Oh, bloody shame, sir. Most annoying. Right under my very nose. Your nose? Oh, I'll get the car, sir.
Lights!
Lights! Turn on those lights!
I wonder what that was. Wait, did you see that?
Hey, what happened?
He's not hurt badly, but he must have received a sharp blow.
Yeah, it looks like it was done with a blunt instrument. You know, I had an uncle once was knocked out the same way, only he got hit with a shovel.
Whoever rocked your cradle overdid it. A rouge-tipped cigarette butt started it off. Can you tell me, is that studio makeup?
Hard to say. Perhaps Witzel, our makeup man, could tell you.
Thanks. How did it happen?
I swear I don't know. I was leaning over the machine, checking the focus. I thought the building came down on me. How about another print?
Yes, and we'll take care of it this time. There was something on it. And whoever touched it off didn't want it to be seen.
We can have the laboratory run one off right away. Could we, Mr. Goldsmith?
Why, yes, there's no reason why we couldn't.
Will you come with me?
No, here it goes. I have another angle. Where'll I find this makeup man?
Makeup department? Clear around the other end of the lot, just the end of S Street.
Sounds like a sleeper job. Thanks.
It's a special panchromatic rouge of my own make. Only 2 people on the lot are in the habit of using it.
Who are they?
Miss Collins and Miss Lane.
Who's Miss Collins?
She's one of our players.
Is she in this picture you're photographing?
No, I believe she's working in the Night Riders. They're out on location.
And the only other person on the lot that uses this rouge is Marcia Lane?
As far as I know.
I see. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Now, wait a minute. You have quite a stock of this rouge on hand, haven't you?
A few tubes of it?
Just as I thought. Anybody could get at it.
Not very well. All the makeup that is not in use is kept in the cabinets.
And the cabinets are locked?
Yes. Excuse me. Hello. Just a minute. It's for you.
Hello.
Who's talking to me?
Yes, Hilliker.
Is this a white guy?
How?
This sounds like a white guy.
All right. You stick around there and see what you can find out. Tell Steiner I'll see you at his office. The negative of that last scene has been ruined. Someone poured acid in the container.
This thing gets more muddled every minute.
You telling me? How do I get to Steiner's office?
I'll show you.
Thanks. And you're not going with me.
Right at the head of the street.
Thanks. You ought to have a map of this place.
Oh, Lieutenant. Of course you know that anybody could have taken the rouge from Miss Lane's dressing room.
Sure. A very interesting detail.
Oh, right, guy.
What do you make of it, Drew?
Got me. It's more of a mystery than anything I ever wrote.
What I can't understand is why anyone should want to murder Brent. Now, if it were a supervisor...
I don't see why anybody wants to murder anybody. It's a silly idea.
You said it, Buster.
You're going to try and solve it?
Yes, why not? It'd be fun. Besides...
Marcia?
Yes. Oh, say, Tom, if you see her, don't say anything about that cigarette business. It'll only upset her.
No. Of course not. If I can help you, let me know.
Thanks. Has anything been moved on the set?
No. Police instructions were to leave everything undisturbed.
Well, I'm going to have another look around. I want to find out just how he was murdered and with what gun.
Yeah, I got an idea how Brent was killed. You want to hear it?
Oh, some other time. Better go home and sleep it off, Chalmers.
No, that's what you think. Chalmers don't know anything, huh? Well, listen. I've been on the set and I've been seeing things.
Yeah, snakes and pink elephants, I'll bet.
All right. Be smart, huh? Be smart. Now, listen, you're going to come to me later.
Oh, I'll see you in the morning. Go on home.
The old boy evidently cashed his paycheck and drank it.
Yeah. Want to have a look around with me?
No, I'm not much of a detective. Besides, Mrs. Avery's waiting for me.
All right.
Good luck.
Adios, amigos.
open sesame.
Go find Sheehan. He's someplace on the lot. Bring him here. Mr. Drew. Mr. Drew, what happened? What happened? Here.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew. Hey!
Well, ain't it? I made it myself. Who's in there?
It's all right, Sheehan.
What's going on now?
Plenty. I found the gun that killed Brent.
Where?
Right here in this lamp. Why, it's gone.
No! So it seems. Probably got tired sitting there and decided to take a walk.
No, I'm not kidding. I came down on the set to have a look around. Just by accident, I noticed this smudge on the lamp here. So I looked inside. Found a small derringer fastened there, attached to an electromagnet. There's the wire it was connected to. And I got a bump on the head that knocked me out.
Well, this proves one thing. Whoever killed Brent knew a whole lot about electricity.
You.
Who has charge of these lamps?
Head gaffer,
Well, what's that in English?
the chief electrician.
Who is he?
Al Payne.
Where can I find him?
Here, Tom will take you over.
Come here, kid. Let me take a look at that head. Now, that's all right. Now, listen. You stop monkeying around with police matters. It's a tough racket. That head of yours won't stand another wallop. Come on, let's get going.
Mr. Drew, I've been thinking.
No.
Yeah, the first thing I ask myself when I investigate the murder is, who done it?
Well, that sounds logical.
And the next thing I ask myself is, who could do it?
And then?
And then I ask myself again, who wanted to do it?
Yeah, this is so stupid.
And how do you answer yourself?
Well, I ain't come to that yet. You take Chalmers, for instance. He didn't like Brent.
Well, why should he be an exception?
He didn't like Brent on account of Brent had him fired.
When was this?
A couple months ago, when Chalmers was head gaffer, they had an argument.
Head gaffer? Yes, Chalmers is an electrician, isn't he?
Yeah, Chalmers had a couple of drinks and him and Brent had an argument.
Say, Gully, you are a first-class gumshoe.
Oh, that's the first time I heard that.
Investigator.
All right, investigator. Right now, will you run up to the casting office and investigate and find out where Chalmers lives?
Sure. What are you going to do? Put the finger, apprehend him?
Maybe. You want to come along?
Oh, boy, I'll say.
Got a gun?
Yeah. Oh. Got my gun, my badge, and my
Well,
bracelet.
you won't need those. Come on, let's get going.
Let's go to KFC. I'll drive.
You bet it hasn't anything to do with it. The cameraman really sets the lights.
You mean he tells you where to put the lights?
Yeah.
When was this set lit?
The afternoon before. They rehearsed the scene with the principals so they wouldn't hold the company up when they called the extras.
Do you remember anything particular about that one light?
To be truthful with you, we had a lot of arguments on that set. Mr. Steiner didn't like the photography and he wanted more light.
Steiner? Was he there when it was rehearsed?
Yes.
Who else?
Julia Roberts.
Well, they're all there, with the exception of the extra people.
There were no extras there, huh?
No, only Chalmers. You know, he's a sort of a privileged character around this lot. He used to be our head gaffer.
Chalmers used to be an electrician?
Yes. Miss Lane felt sorry for him and made Mr. Avery give him a bit in her picture.
Oh, Miss Lane got him the job.
Yeah.
Could you give me the address of the cameraman and Chalmers?
Sure.
And by the way, if a writer by the name of Drew asks you anything, don't answer him.
Drew? Say, do you think he did it?
Well, you can't keep me from hoping.
This is it.
Do not go in there. Woo!
Look, Chalmers is in trouble again.
You wish to see Mr. Chalmers?
Yes, is he in, Mrs.
Miss Potts, and I don't know anything at all about his comings and goings. Doesn't he answer the bell?
No, he doesn't.
I was just going in. Cleaning day today, you know. I suppose he's lying stiff and the place all cluttered up with gin bottles.
Let's go in and have a look around, Captain.
As tenants, guests I mean though, he wasn't so bad until he lost his job. Then he started acting queer like.
See? I told you.
Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome. Come on
I
in.
said, Mr. Chalmers, my bungalow court isn't an alcoholic ward. As I thought, drunk again. Well, this is the end. This is no Keeley cure. Out he goes. I'm sick and tired of his carryings on.
Well, I had a long night.
The fellow's dead.
Dead? Well, he didn't think of me. No, not him. I suppose my 2850 back wind has gone up the flue.
Did I have Chalmers spotted? All I did was ask myself, who done it?
Poison, all right. Familiar smelling stuff, too.
Boy, that guy would drink anything that wasn't too thick to chew.
Blah, 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 blah. Yours truly, some bozo.
Well, I guess this about washes up the case, eh, Mr. Drew?
Looks like suicide to you, eh, Gully?
Sure.
I guess Sheehan would think so, too.
He may be dumb, but he ain't blind.
He's not as dumb as he looks. You wear a wristwatch, Gully?
Huh?
You wear a watch on your wrist?
Well, you see, it's a present from the wife.
That's nice.
I gotta wear it.
Why do you wear it on your left wrist?
Well, I use my right hand the most, because I'm right-handed.
Did you ever try to write with it on your right wrist?
No.
Neither did Chalmers. Which makes this note a very interesting piece of fiction.
I mean, this is about as interesting as listening to a John Tesh album.
Say, Gully.
You!
Come here. Take a look in here. Now, what do you see?
Bottle of gin and a piece of ice.
What else? Use your powers of observation.
Oh, you mean that piece of wilted lettuce in there?
Don't you notice that little service door on the back has been left open?
Whatever. The iceman probably left it that way. My wife says you can't trust those icemen anyway.
If the iceman had left that little door open when he put in the fresh cake, there wouldn't be any ice there now.
Oh, I never thought of that.
You're a dipstick.
Let's have a look outside.
Chociaż zaśpiewać ja umiem i nutę zawłodzić, żadna młoda piękno panna nie chce za mną chłodzić. Koło naszego jeziora żabka sobie rzece, coś ich z lewą siokrym zmówię, że mnie co to nie chce. Sieruchę jedną mam w głowie, a drugą w serduszku, ale cóż kiedy nie w środku, tylko na koniusku. Jedni piją tylko piwko, a drudzy zaś wódkę. Jedni lubią młode panny, a ja lubię wdówkę.
And we're
Hey!
back.
Welcome back, guys.
That's right. Welcome back to the Harry Scary Hangout. You are watching today's movie, The Death Kiss, starring Bela Lugosi.
Yes, an old-timey whodunit, and they're still trying to figure out who done it.
Yeah, and you just saw our latest Stasha skit. Well, not latest, but one of the, our Stasha skit for the night.
Yes.
And it's one of the more popular ones, people's favorite, it sounds like, out there, the Summer Sucks one, because, hey, looks like summer's right upon us now, right? It's warming up.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that might be, maybe you could try that for the mosquitoes.
We got to bug Stasha for more skits. People are hungry for more Stasha.
I know, definitely.
Stasha, Stasha, Stasha.
Everybody loves her.
Okay.
Okay.
So now what we going to do?
Well, speaking of Stasha, we've got some fan mail that we're going to open next.
Ooh, okay.
And one of them is Parma related.
Well,
this one
tell.
was already open because it was in like this giant box, and
right.
It was so cool. Grim wanted to open it. Okay, so this was sent to us. Let me make sure I get a good handle on it here. Okay, this was sent to us from the Shook family.
All the way from Florida.
All the way from Florida. And it's
Look how cool that is.
A flamingo scene there, and it says Parma Petting Zoo.
Oh, man, look at that
Parma
thing.
Petting Zoo.
I think they made that, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they made that. Isn't that cute?
Very cool. Now, what are we going to do with that? Looks like it goes onto a windowsill.
Maybe that can go in Stasha's garden, or maybe on her windowsill, or something like that.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere cool to put that. That's for sure.
That's really cute, or maybe somewhere here on the set.
Yeah, maybe we can. Yeah, we can put it behind. We can decorate it. Put some of the Bob Ferguson sculptures and stuff on there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cute. Okay, so thank you, Shook family. That is very cute and creative.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very, very nice. Okay, and then the next one is from Joseph down in Southern Ohio.
Our buddy Joe.
Yeah, he's in down.
What did he send us? I didn't see this.
A little past Columbus. It says discovering King Tut's tomb.
Oh, okay. Isn't that art museum thing
I think
or whatever?
over in Cincinnati there's a King Tut exhibit.
Yes, very cool. And what did you
and,
discover there?
These are like Egyptian themed, ancient Egyptian themed notepads.
Very cool.
You can always use those. This one has, I believe, is that Bast or Bastet, the cat goddess.
You should know.
There's a cat statue there, and there's a little. What is this?
A poster, a note.
Make a flamingo. Oh, it's like a coloring page. That's funny. We should scan those and put them in the Mummy and the Monkey Facebook group.
So people can download it and
or use it as like a prize. Maybe
we could try that too.
The
yes.
giveaway, and then.
Wait, there's more.
There's something in there. Okay.
Anything you can eat? Is any money in there? You know,
no.
My normal question.
Some little trinkets. There's like little charms or pendants here. It looks like there's another black cat. And
please feel free to send us gold and silver. We love it.
And a King Tut.
In lieu of money.
No, Graham. Okay, so there's the King Tut.
Down.
Like
and
that.
Back. There you go. Stop.
There's the King Tut, and there is the cat.
And stop. It's too far.
There we go. Thank you, guys.
Very cool. Thanks, Joe.
Make sure I'm not
Don't trip
tripping over the
flamingo
flamingos here. Yeah, that is just too cute.
That is funny. Yes. Love it so much. Thank you, Shooks.
Thank
and
you
Joe.
guys for sending us those. That is really sweet. Thank you to the Shooks and to Joseph.
Yes.
And if you guys out there are interested in sending fan mail, if you go on themummyandthemonkey.com, it has all of the information for the P.O. box and also our email. We're also on Instagram and Facebook.
We are.
And we're on YouTube. And let's see, what else? I think that's it, mostly. Blue Sky we're on, but, we don't have a lot of followers on there.
No TikTok?
Oh, no TikTok.
Tic Tac?
No Tic Tacs.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we have part 3 of the movie now?
Well, we do, or we can do. What else is this? Well, what do you do could be.
What do you do will be next.
After that.
After Fart 3.
Okay, yeah, let's just dive into Fart 3. Looks like we're making good time here, so.
Well, hold on, we'll read a few comments.
Oh, that's a good idea,
quick.
too. Sure. Read some comments from the viewers out there.
I'm looking.
There's gotta be something.
Will Earl or Louie do a Godzilla on the flamingos? Oh, that's a good question.
Giant cats.
Albert's asking if the cats will interrupt the flamingo petting zoo.
The Crypt Kitties are long overdue for some sort of appearance on our show as far as a skit goes, so we'll have to think of something for them.
Yes.
Catzilla or something like that.
A Catzilla skit would be fun.
Could be funny.
All right, well, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe if I put catnip on there, they'll play with it.
Perhaps, yes.
But, all right, guys, well, we're going to get into Part 3 of The Death Kiss.
Right here on
The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry Scary Hangout.
Pucker up.
Are you the police?
No, ma'am. We're musicians.
Oh, someone must have stood here a long time.
Them are fresh prints, ain't they?
Step up there a minute. Look out for those tracks.
Now what?
Look through the window.
Hello?
You see Chalmers sitting there?
Yeah, the door's open.
Supposing someone stood here and Dr. Chalmers' gin through the icebox from this side. And then stood here and watched him drink his last drink through the window, what would you say?
And then watched him die. Went in and wrote the note and put the pencil in his hand, huh?
Yeah, only there's where he made his mistake. Put the pencil in the wrong hand.
That's just what I was thinking.
Yeah, right.
Golly, you know, if a car was parked here, it would entirely conceal that door and that window.
Yeah? Then Chalmers didn't kill himself, huh?
Let's leave that to Sheehan. If I'm any good as a guesser, he ought to be here by now.
Stuffed over on the table.
Yeah.
Don't let Sheehan know what we found out.
I got you.
The captain got here 15 minutes ago.
Captain? What are you and that Keystone cop doing here? Now, looky here, Shane, you can't talk that way about me. Remember, I'm chief of the studio police, and I got rights. Nature in the law.
Here's another opportunity for your skill, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for you.
Everybody around here seems to know more about police matters than the police.
That's noble of you to admit it.
Did you two nuisances touch anything around here?
Nothing important.
Good. Then clear out. And take that uniform moron with you. Come on.
Pardon my French, but you're a hole.
Suicide, huh? Looks like it. Well, I always thought it was Chalmers right from the start. Now who's the Keystone cop? He don't even know Chalmers was left-handed. Left-handed? Sure. That starts it all over again. I can remember when murders were nice, clean, simple things done with machine guns and meat axes.
What kind of a person are you?
This case?
What seems to be the trouble?
Battery's dead.
But didn't Miss Lane get a new battery just last week?
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's bone dry. Liquid's all gone.
Really?
We were right. Poison. electrolytic liquid, sulfuric acid base, grain alcohol, 38%, distilled water, 33%, electrolytic liquid, 27% by volume. The man said a teaspoonful in a glass of water will kill a man dead.
Oh, really?
Electrolytic acid. Did you say anything else?
No, that was all. Hey, ain't them the same kind of tread that left the marks under Chalmers' window?
Oh, there's probably 1,000 cars in Hollywood that have that make of tire.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Say, golly, I want you to get me the key to Brent's dressing room, but don't let anybody know it's for me, see?
Say, I'll get you the key to the city if you want it.
No, I have a couple of things to do. I'll meet you here in half an hour.
Okay.
You better not be using my hair crimper on your bad place again.
Just a minute.
Why all alone?
None of your business. I was just going through some old letters and didn't want to be disturbed.
Oh, see.
Where have you been? I've been waiting all afternoon for you.
Oh, I've just been doing a little sleuthing. Marcia, you trust me, don't you?
No. Why, yes, of course.
You know I'd do anything in the world for you, don't you?
I believe you would, dear.
Then, is there anything you know about the murder of Brent that you haven't told me?
No.
That is such a lie.
I've just come from Chalmers' place. He's dead.
Chalmers?
Poisoned.
You mean murdered?
If it isn't that, it's a good imitation of it.
Oh, how awful.
Whoever did it used electrolytic acid. Acid out of a battery. The unfortunate part of the whole thing is that they used your car and the acid out of your battery.
My car?
That's outrageous.
That's why my car wouldn't start.
Yes. I only told you this because I'm afraid Sheehan will find out and arrest you on suspicion. That would mean headlines and scandal.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to get out of here. Any place, just so Sheehan can't find you.
But that's running away.
But only for a day or two, just to give me time.
I'll go to Mary's at Malibu. She'll help me.
Oh, that's swell. Make it fast, will you? There's no knowing how close Sheehan's behind me. I'll telephone you when I get it all worked out. You may have a long beard by then, but I'll try and hurry. Bye-bye, sweet.
Come in.
You got on my drawers?
Leon.
Suppose you're surprised that I'm here, huh?
Frankly, yes.
You haven't come to see me since Brent's accident?
I should think you'd know why.
I don't. I only know that I want to help you.
I have all the help I need.
Marcia, you mustn't treat me like this. I never said anything to you while Brent was alive. But you should know how I feel.
You succeeded in making your feelings quite plain enough.
Marcia, I'm very fond of you.
Back off, Jack! It's not the kind of fondness I care about. Please go now, Leon. I'm in rather a hurry.
You know, every time I go to kiss your face, you really run. You be like,
Marcia, maybe someday you will come to me and ask for help. Maybe you will apologize to me for laughing about how I feel for you. Perhaps Brent wasn't killed for nothing.
Well, for my money, he's got all the facial characteristics of a criminal. You know, the narrow chin and the eyes close together and slack jaw with a prominent overbite.
No matter how smart they are, they always slip up. What's your name? Pardon me. Hello? Yes, sir, I will. Well, wait a minute. Here she is now.
Wah-wah-wee-wah!
Miss Lane, Mr. Steiner would like to see you in his office.
Thank you.
I don't like what I've become.
What's your name?
Mr. Wheatcroft.
Mr. Todd, please. Mr. Wheatcroft calling to see you. All right, thank you.
Pull down that blind.
Sexy time.
Did you see Brent when he came in?
I see everybody.
What kind of a suit did he have on?
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
There it is.
Funny she and Miss looking in here.
You've been keeping them too busy.
See what those letters are.
Here's one from a dame named Agnes.
Agnes who?
She ain't that dumb. She don't say much, except that she can't live without him. Married, too. Says her husband don't understand her. Well, that's that old story. 2 men and a woman. The internal triangle.
What kind of a place is the Cliffside Inn?
Oh, you know, one of those weekend places with all the Mr. Smiths and Mr. Jones and Mr. Browns.
How far is Ocean View from here? Why, I'm beginning to think there's a woman in the case.
No. Mr. Drew, this case is becoming complicated. Even for me.
Come on.
Gee, it's 4:30. I gotta check in on my next shift. Listen, don't go away without me, will you?
All right, Gully. I'll pick you up the gate when I go out.
Boy, oh boy.
Mr. Drew, I've been looking for you. Miss Lane wants to see you. She's in Mr. Steiner's office.
Oh, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Go right in, Mr. Drew.
When did you find out your car wouldn't start?
About an hour ago.
Well, with all your dabbling, you didn't throw us off.
You've thrown yourself off if you think Miss Lane had anything to do with Chalmers or Brent either.
All right, all right. Just sit down there. And keep quiet.
I'll do that.
Where did you go this afternoon?
I went downtown.
In your car?
Yes,
Where did you park it?
on the street, in front of Elsmith's flower shop. I ordered some flowers for Miles, Mr. Brent's funeral.
Then where did you go? You went to Chalmers' house, didn't you?
Wait a minute. I won't stand for this. You can't trick Miss Lane into answers. And have little boy Blue over there take him down.
Now keep quiet, Drew. You're trying to get at the bottom of this.
Oh, no, you're not. Sheehan's trying to force Miss Lane into admissions of things she's never done.
She might as well talk here as downtown. I've got a warrant for her.
For what?
Suspicion of murder.
What's your theory?
It's as simple as ABC.
Yes, it would be if you thought of it.
How dare you?
Chalmers killed Brent because he hated him and she offered him money. Then she got frightened and killed Chalmers, thinking that he would get drunk and give it away. Every piece of evidence we've got points to her. It was her cigarette that blew up the film, her car that made the tracks outside of Chalmers' house, and acid from her battery that killed him.
Oh, that's a lot of bunk. I know, you've got to make an arrest. It's okay with you. Steiner, you can't sit there and let them arrest Marcia. Well, she has nothing more to do with these murders than Lincoln had to do with the burning of Rome.
Mr. Drew, we don't know whether Lincoln burned Rome or not.
Confuse me?
And we don't care. But this man is a policeman, so let us hear what he has to say.
We're not paying you to quarrel with the police.
Oh, I don't care if you pay me a dime. Sheehan, if you arrest Miss Lane now, there'll be a lot of nasty newspaper headlines. Hold off for 24 hours and I'll be responsible. Better than that. In 24 hours, I'll prove that she's innocent.
You're making yourself ridiculous.
I'm trying to protect one of your stars.
Wait a minute, Steiner. Maybe he's right. What about this scandal? What about her box of his name? Ain't they got enough trouble here already without having Marcia arrested?
Now, Mr. Grossmith, if you want to accept the responsibility, you can. But remember, this is a murder case. 2 people are dead. And how do you know someone else won't be killed? For my part, I believe that the police should not be interfered with.
Well, all I gotta say is that it's a terrible calamity.
Let's go, Hilliker. I guess the explosion's over.
Someone in this studio killed Miles Brent and Chalmers. And he's trying to pin it on Marcia Lane. But they won't get away with it.
Come on, Miss Lane.
Thank God it's Friday.
Marcia, honey, I'm sorry. I'll get you out of this just as soon as I can.
I know you will, Frank. I'm not worried, really.
Come on.
I expect you like this. I read all about it here. I extra. Marcia Lane accused the studio murder. I extra. Thanks. I baby. Read all about it. Marcia Lane accused the studio murder here. I baby. I read all about it. I get it. Expect you like me here.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Big girl.
Why don't you take a picture of the last slugger?
How do you do, sir? How do you do? I'm from the publicity office of the Tone Art Studios. Yes? I'd like to see a list of the people who sent flowers to the Brent funeral. Oh, I think I have a list. Thanks. Terrible thing, the Brent murder, wasn't it? I hear they arrested Marcia Lane. Yes, I guess she'll be one who won't send flowers. Oh, yes, she will. She was in here early this afternoon and ordered a big wreath. Oh, is that so? They are mostly women. Surprising so many of them gave their names. Oh, some of them didn't. There was a lady near just now who signed the check, then thought better of it and tore it up. Didn't want the husband to see the canceled check. Perhaps. Oh, pardon me. Yes, madame?
Any gardenias?
Oh, certainly.
Hey!
Hello, stay tuned for more from the Mummy and the Monkey.
I don't know. I think the butler did it.
Perhaps at this point, I don't know either. And these movie segments just float on by. Welcome back, everyone, to the Mummy and the Monkey's Hairy Scary Hangout.
Oh, yeah.
And you're watching The Death Kiss tonight, starring Bela Lugosi.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's getting more interesting where there's more and more suspects.
We were 3 farts into a 4-fart movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're enjoying tonight's show and our offering. We're trying to mix it up a little bit, kind of keep you laughing, keep you in suspense, all those things tonight.
And David Stoner in our YouTube chat is saying, love the sound effects, Graham.
My pleasure, you know. I think that's what helps get me through these movies sometimes because they're just so bad. You know, you need something to spice them up a little bit, and hopefully my polishing is making these turds look a little bit more visually and audibly, you know, palatable.
I was loving the old cars, and then the scene where they're at the newspaper stand.
Right.
And you see all the old magazines on the rack.
Ooh, imagine the comic books.
I want to, pause that and see if I could zoom in and just see, what magazines were there.
You probably could.
Yeah, what was for sale in 1933.
Yes,
at the newsstand. It's just really fascinating.
Yeah, Sean Moore says, like putting lipstick on a pig, exactamundo. But,
you know, jeez.
We do the best we can around here. That's all we can do.
And shout out to the Midnight Movie. They're watching us in our YouTube
Midnight
chat.
Movie Pods out there. One of the fellas is watching. Okay, so great. Yeah, so now it's next. Oh, yes,
all right.
of course.
So hold on. Before we do that, we just want to remind everybody there is a prize drawing.
That's right.
And while the movie segments are playing, I've been writing down all your names and putting them in my big plastic shiny mummy bucket. And tonight's prize is going to be an autographed photo of us that we're going to send to a lucky fan. And when the show's all done, we'll pick a winner, and that winner needs to email us to claim their prize.
Not too shabby for just sitting on your duff watching a late night horror show.
Yeah, and we had 2 prizes that we gave away last week, and those were sent out just a few days ago.
So yeah.
Last week's prize winners, it is on the way.
That's right. So now we're going to float into a segment we like to call What Do You Do? That's when you, the viewers, send us pictures, images of what you do that's Mummy and Monkey related while you watch our show or live your everyday lives. So here we go with the theme song, and then following that, a couple of entries we got this week for What Do You Do?
All right, Grim.
What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Do you watch on your PC? Do you watch on your phone, in a group or alone? Send us pics and let us see. What do you do when you're watching the Hangout? Does your hairy, scary show? Do you watch with your dog, or you sleep like a log? Send us pics and let us know, yeah.
Okay, our first entry tonight is from our buddy Brian Kramer. That's right. He's out there in Hawaii. He's on a boat out there. He's in the service, one of the services.
Wow.
The enlisted services, and yes, he watches our show on, it looks like, a tablet.
So he watches us on a tablet,
On a boat.
while he's taking a break from his work duties.
Yeah, not during his duties, I'm sure.
No, maybe after he's clocked out for the day.
Well, at this late, yeah, probably, hopefully. He is, if he's watching in real time. But thank you, Brian. We always see him when we're out and about at conventions, and looking forward to running into him again sometime soon.
Very cool. Thank you, Brian, for sending that.
And then our next 3 are from our buddies Mike and Chris. Oh yeah, there they are. They went on a little trip.
How cool! They went on
some family-related trip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they went to the nation's
DC.
capital,
yeah,
which is Washington D.C., as you all know. And there they are on the steps of the close to the Capitol there.
Wow,
like
styling, profiling.
Yes, looks like they have the whole Capitol to themselves. Look at that. And all while wearing their Mummy and the Monkey wear. Look at that, their apparel.
They were the best dressed there at DC.
There's Mike doing his best, ta-da moment with our Mummy and the Monkey T-shirt.
How fun!
And that wraps it up for tonight's What Do You Do segment. Now, speaking of apparel, we're actually updating some of that stuff, right? We don't.
We are. So normally we would recommend our merch store, our T-shirt shop that you could go to, but we're in the process of finding another company to partner with.
There's been some technical difficulties, I guess, on the end of the fulfillment place. What we used to use to print on demand our merchandise. So Janet's looking into some alternatives.
So we will get that sorted out in the near future, where our fans and friends can shop our T-shirt and merch more securely.
That's right. So
yes.
Stay tuned for more information on where you can get the latest and greatest Mummy the Monkey apparel and merchandise.
Oh yeah, so I'm working on that. So yeah, maybe next show or on our social medias we can announce that later.
But in the meantime, if you're interested in sending us an image of what you do to our show so we can use it in a future segment, you can send those to themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com.
Oh yes, we would love to hear from you, and your fan art or photo could be featured on a future segment of What Do You Do?
Okay, we got some stuff going on in the chat. Let's do a little interaction, if you don't mind,
okay.
And then we'll get back to the final conclusion.
Sears says, that's a lot of stairs. I'm tired already.
Of tonight's movie.
In reference to the Capitol steps in that picture.
Yes.
And let's see. Grim Surround is definitely getting me through tonight. He's got COVID exhaustion. Oh,
who's that?
Lawrence. I hope you're feeling better, Lawrence.
Yeah, feel better soon, buddy. And Albert's out there at the campgrounds, and he's got he's trying to rough it outside, and so it's starting to rain out there. So there's the weather update.
Yes, and Rob's Vintage Video says, I need me a hoodie. Hey, Rob's Vintage Video, and If you guys like VHS chat or just a couple guys talking about their cats, you can check out Rob's Vintage Video. They talk about all sorts of different topics, TV shows, and retro tapes, stuff they find on videotape. So, yeah, Rob's Vintage Video is his YouTube channel, a fellow YouTuber. And let's see. Bela is doing nothing so far. Yeah, he's like the casting. He owns the studio.
He's one of the studio owners, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if he'll be a suspect or not.
And again, he's not biting anybody in this movie. No Dracula stuff.
He's not a vampire in this one.
No vampiring. Dang it.
And Tony Beller says Grimm should do airbrushing of our shirts.
Ooh, wow.
Oof, that's a lot.
That'll cost you a little bit more.
Yeah, that would be a little pricier than just regular screen printing.
But he might be onto something.
But
there.
maybe you could do a handful of airbrush shirts.
That could be a limited run. Could be something. Or I have another idea about that too. Yes. Okay.
And let's see. I might have to start silk screening our own shirts.
Ooh.
Says Sears James.
That's another big investment.
That's a lot to do.
That's a big investment, baby.
All right, guys, and if you haven't done so, if you do watch us on YouTube, please hit the like button on YouTube, and you can also subscribe and click the little bell for notifications, and that way whenever we go live or upload a video, you out there will be the first to be notified. And we're on other channels too, so if you're watching us on another channel, you can email us. We would love to hear from you.
That's right, and as per Wiki Bobby, I don't even know if didn't know we mentioned this, yes, but there is no hangover tonight.
Yes, our after show chat show that we stream on YouTube, we're not hosting one of those tonight, but next time.
For sure, yes, for sure. Okay, are you ready? Are you strapped in? Are you ready to see who done it? Find out exactly what's going on here in this movie?
Yes, I want to know.
Who the bad guy is?
I want to know. Did Bela do it?
Who's shooting the joint up? Who's not taking all these people out? Let's find out.
Did Marsha Lane do it?
All right, who knows? You have to check out this last fart. Okay, everybody, hold your breath. Here we go. Fart 4, right in your face. Right here on The Mummy and the Monkeys. Harry, Scary, Whodunit Hangout.
Enjoy.
Hi, ho, and welcome back.
Oh, good evening.
Evening.
Alone?
Yes, I'm not stopping.
Oh.
I have a key here a friend of mine carried away with him.
Oh, thank you.
My name's Drew. I'm from the Tone Art Studios. I'd like to keep this thing quiet.
Keep what quiet?
Brent's visit here the night before he was murdered. You see, if the papers get hold of a story like this, they play it up, and it's bad for the picture business.
Well, it doesn't do us any good either.
All right, let's get together.
Excuse me? Sure, what do you want?
Who was the woman with Brent?
Mrs. Brent?
There is no Mrs. Brent. They were divorced.
Well, then I don't know who she is. You see, I wasn't here when they checked in, and they left in such a hurry I didn't see them go out.
In a hurry? Why?
Well, a fellow came in here and started a row, and then he waited in that telephone booth over there, and when they came down, he stepped out. At least that's what Charlie says.
Who's Charlie?
One of the night bellhops.
Could I see him?
Sure. Oh, Charlie. This gentleman wants to ask you a few questions.
Shoot. Say, do you remember seeing the man who waited for Miles Brent in the telephone booth the other night?
I just got a glimpse of him before the fight.
What fight?
Well, when Brent hit him in the patio.
Oh, how did it happen?
Well, the lady ran out to the car when she saw the guy come out of the booth. Then the guy steps up to Mr. Brent and says, "Brent, I want to see you." I thought it sounded kind of silly because he was seeing him right there.
Well, then what happened?
Well, Brent takes the guy outside in the patio. That's when he socked him.
Well, then did Brent get into his car?
Yeah, and the other guy picked himself up. Boy, was he mad. And was his face red.
What did he say?
What didn't he say? It was awful. And then he beats it.
What? Would you remember this man if you saw him again?
Well, I might. And then again, I might not. It all happened so fast.
Would you remember the lady?
Sure. Say, she was a honey. Only she talked kind of funny. You know, like she was a foreigner or something.
With an accent?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine, Charlie. You've been a big help to me. Here.
Thanks.
Good night, and thanks.
Good night. Say, are you a detective?
No, I'm just from the studio.
Will there be detectives here?
I hope not.
Call for Mr. Wallace. Calling Mr. Wallace.
Which booth did that fellow hide in?
There.
How long has it been out of order?
Just since the guy hid in there. I guess he kept pounding on the hook trying to get Brent's room.
Shelf. That's all you can think of is shelf. Already this picture cost me $239,351. Better I put my money in the bank. Can I get any interest from my shelf?
Take a chill
I'm
pill.
not asking you to lose anything. But how can we finish the picture without Brent?
I've told you 17 times that we can use a double.
And play the whole kissing scene in a long shot?
Why not?
Because it's all wrong. It's terrible. I've got my reputation to think of.
And I got my money to think of.
Money. What's money?
What's this world coming to, you know what I mean?
Now, just a minute. Now, let's take it calmly. New York office is of the opinion that the murder of Brent won't hurt the picture if we can release it soon enough. Now, why not shoot that scene using a double and wind it up? It's the last scene in the picture. It can't possibly do you any harm.
Exactly. Steiner has got right.
Oh, all right. What's the use of arguing?
Good. We can get the company together and shoot it tonight.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Marcia?
Oh, we can arrange with Sheehan to use her for that one scene. Yeah? She can come over with the whole police department if he likes. Everybody's on call and everything on the set is standing. You can shoot it in half an hour. Dad, hold on a minute. What time?
7:30.
Say 9:30.
Make it 9 o'clock. We'll save a half hour.
Well, thank you, sir.
Dad, we're going to shoot the last scene of the death kiss tonight. Round up the company for a 9 o'clock call.
Sure, Mr. Steiner. Mac, we're retaking the death kiss. Get busy on the call.
Okay.
You've got Brent's double on call, haven't you?
Yes, I'll have him all right. But say, what about Miss Lane?
I take care of her.
Silk on that 36.
Hey, Mac, will you put that light over here? Look. Screen 80, will you? Screen 80, Joe. Look, screen 80.
Say 47 and 42.
George, I'll check this mic with my camera.
I think everything is all right.
Good evening.
You know Mrs. Avery?
Oh, yes, of course. How are you? I'm surprised you've come to see this retake.
Put it down to morbid curiosity. That's the woman of it. She insisted on coming.
Now, come along with me. I'll make you comfortable. He's very good with the ladies.
Let's go to where people are the most cruel and awful.
What are you looking for?
For the last time you did this scene, folks. Let it out, yeah. We'll do it the same way. You two girls in the back, on the left. Back to your place. Watch out. I'll put a scrim on it.
Shoot the whole scene over?
Kill those two over there, 16 and 12, yeah.
Hey, we're going to take the whole scene over again.
All right.
Huh? How much are these?
We have 42 trucks here.
Dolliver, do you know where Mr. Drew is?
He went away and left me after him promising he wouldn't.
Well, do you know where he went?
Hell no. I got an idea, but I can't tell.
Well, do you know when he'll be back?
I don't know.
He'll turn up. You can't lose that guy.
We're ready for a rehearsal, Miss Lane.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead. We'll wait here.
Thank you.
And just as you reach here, Miss Lane steps up and kisses you. Now, naturally, you're surprised because you don't know her. Then you turn, read your line to the doorman, and walk out to the curb.
Right.
I'm so sorry about everything. I know it's going to be difficult for you, but I'll try and help you all I can.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, you know Mr. Johnson?
Yes.
How's it going?
Shall we try it once? Oh, George, let's have quiet, please.
Quiet. Rehearsal. Take your places, please.
Come on.
Sound ready for rehearsal?
Okay.
This business gives me a funny feeling.
What do you mean?
I don't know, it just gives me a funny feeling, that's all. Supposing it should happen somebody else is shot.
It's ridiculous.
Well, maybe it is and maybe it ain't. Anyway, I don't like the set and I don't like the title of the picture. The Death Kiss. Yeah. From now on, we have no more titles with death in it.
Getting superstitious?
Say, you ain't got no nerves. Well, I ain't afraid either, but I'm just a little scared, that's all.
What can possibly happen?
That's it, anything.
Shut
I've
up.
been overlooking something.
Oh, bloody shame, sir. Most annoying. Right under me very nose.
Wait a minute.
What's the matter now?
I can't get it with the mic there.
Well, go ahead and fix it the way you want it.
Who are you talking to?
Swing it in here, Father. Come on, Father. Now down a little closer. There. Is that in your picture?
No, you're safe there.
Okay, test it.
Microphone number 2.
All right, let's go. Okay for sound.
Well, Lieutenant, can I see you a minute?
Well, if it isn't our little mystery writer. I knew you'd turn up. Have you solved it?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Over here.
What's the revelation?
Well, I went through the clothes that Brent wore the night before he was murdered. I found a room key to the Cliffside Inn in his pocket. I went up to the inn and found that he'd registered there the night before as Mr. and Mrs. Brent.
Not unusual for him, was it?
No, but the husband of the woman that was with him waited for Brent in the telephone booth in the lobby. When Brent came down, they had a fight. Brent beat him up and left with the woman. Now, there's your motive. The fellow who hid in the telephone booth is the fellow who murdered Brent.
It's a motive, sure. But it seems to me that everyone around here had a motive.
Yes, but this same man knew a lot about electricity and a lot about film. Now, Chalmers couldn't have thrown that cigarette butt in the film because he was nowhere around at the time. Marcia couldn't have poured acid on the negative. Well, she knows less about film than you do. But this same fellow, whoever it was, found out that Chalmers had discovered his contraption in the lamp. Stole Marcia's car, took acid again, Dr. Chalmers' gin, and then returned the car.
Yes, but why did he take Miss Lane's car?
To give himself a double-headed out. If you believed that suicide gag, well, that was the end of it. If you didn't, everything pointed to Marcia. Whatever happened, he wouldn't be suspected.
Yeah? But you have got to show me that the guy who was at the inn is someone here at the studio, and that he had access to the light, the film, the car, and everything else.
Well, that's easy. The man who hid in the telephone booth left this trademark.
What's this?
Oh, you know as well as I do. The scribblings a man makes on a piece of paper are as identifying as his signature.
Really? Oh. Now all we've got to do is to find the guy that scribbles like this, huh?
Well, I've done that, too. Take a look at this.
Where did you get this?
In Grossmith's office. Now, Avery, Steiner, Grossmith, and Howell were in there having a conference.
And you think one of those four killed Brent?
Yes.
Funny situation, ain't it?
This is interesting. But I've only your word for it, and that don't count for much. Well, I'll keep your paper dolls. But you have got to get me more substantial evidence than this before I can let Miss Lane go.
Why do you keep talking about this? Just fucking figure it out.
Take good care of these guns, boys, and don't forget to check them back to me.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure the gun isn't loaded? You bet not. I just looked at it. You mind if I look? Not at all.
That clear to you? All right, we'll take it.
Is everybody ready?
No.
Let's make it.
Johnson, powder up, will you please?
Sure.
Oh, please. She's got work done.
Thanks.
Frank, I've been so worried about you.
Darling, I'm hot on the trail. I've got an idea. And if I'm right, I'll have this whole thing wrapped up and tied before you know it.
But don't go away before I'm through, will you?
Well, you bet I won't.
Miss Lane, will you stand on a minute, please?
I'm scared and excited, too.
Isn't loaded, is it?
What do you think? I'm crazy?
Mind if I look?
Oh, go ahead.
Thanks. Say, Bill, those aren't the same guns you used before, are they?
I know. I couldn't get 38s before, so I slipped in 45s. Nobody knew the difference.
Do you mean 38s were called for before?
Yeah, they made a row about it.
Who insisted on it?
Okay, coming up.
Come on with me. Listen, I've got it. This is Bill, the property man. He tells me on the day that Brent was murdered, he was definitely ordered to give all the extras 38 caliber guns.
Yeah?
Did you get it? 38 caliber guns were ordered. Now, if Bill had supplied them, we'd have never have known that it wasn't an accident.
Quiet, numbskulls. I'm broadcasting.
But he didn't. He substituted 45s. That's how we knew it was a murder. Now, the fellow who ordered those 38s...
Say, who ordered those guns?
Go ahead, Bill. Tell him.
Well,
Right now.
Everybody
stand up! Lights, give me a light! Be your shit. Come on! There he is! There he goes! Up there!
Come on, he went this way.
Hell, there he is! Come on! There he goes! Up those stairs! Quick, come right now! Come on! Come on, come on! Stand where you are, I'll shoot!
Ouch. Avery.
Mr. Avery?
So he's the one that ordered the guns.
Yes, and I told you about him under the microphone. He was listening in with the earphones.
So it was him.
Don't look at him now. He's dead.
Well, isn't that special?
Dead. Yes. I'm glad.
You are really enjoying this, aren't you?
The woman at the Cliffside Inn, huh?
You stay here, Hilliker. Come on, go with me.
What is going on?
I got him. I got him.
Look how dumb we are.
There's your man. Who is he?
You'll suffer for this, you despicable cad.
So, you're a policeman, huh?
Pardon me. I think I owe apologies to Miss Lane, and to you, too. I'm sorry that I was so unpleasant.
You know, at first I could have sworn it was you.
I knew it, and it made me quite angry. But you're much more clever than I gave you credit for.
Well, that sounds like a new contract.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm going back and clean the crackers out of my bed. I'm expecting company.
Oh, Lieutenant, would you mind telling me why it is that detectives always wear their hats, even in the presence of ladies?
Well, sure. That's so we won't have anything in our hands or arms in case we have to use them.
That's one for the book. Do you mind if I write it in right now?
Ooh, he likes girls.
Well, there you go. Now we know who did it.
I was surprised because Bela Lugosi is usually the bad guy.
Usually, yes.
In like every movie he's in.
But not in this one. No.
He's actually one of the good guys.
Yep, they got you with that one. It was kind of thrown in there as a you know, as sort of a little bit of a distraction, I think, you know.
I think so.
But that would be too obvious, right?
He was looking all proper with his bow tie.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's such a bad flick for our show. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Love that era too in history.
The Art Deco style.
The 30s and 40s.
The
are really
1930s
cool.
style. And a cool thing about this film, and I forgot to mention it during the Snacktoid segment.
And you may have noticed this.
And you may have noticed the colorized segments. Those were actually colored by hand. Like they took those parts of the film and, you know, were coloring it in.
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it happened infrequently, but they just did it to do it.
Yeah, it was a neat effect just, you know, during certain scenes when they felt like it needed it, but...
Absolutely.
I thought it was cool.
Okay, well, we are almost done here, but we have a few more things we have to get out of the way. But first, who sent those?
John Johnson, thank you for gifting channel memberships. It's very sweet.
That's very, very nice.
Thank you, John.
But before we get to the prize giveaway and wrap the show up, we have a brand spanking new Cleveland TV show time travel for you tonight.
Ooh,
that's right.
So we're going to travel back in time again.
Yeah, that's right. We
All
sure
right.
are. That's right. Going to get into the Wayback Machine and which...
Here, do you want me to hold that?
In this case, it's something that we used to call TV guides. We used to get these in the... I'm going to turn it at an angle or bend it down a little bit. Yeah. We used to get these as a supplement with our newspapers every week if you order the paper.
Yes.
Had it delivered to your house. And what's a newspaper? That's a whole other show. But anyway, yeah, these used to come in the newspaper, and it would tell you what's on every day of the week for that week. Yeah, and
back in the day.
And this is back when we only had a handful of channels, like 3 of the networks, and then 2 UHF local channels or so. So you know, it was less complicated back then. It also has ads in here and everything for local businesses and whatnot. But in these TV guides, it would tell you, like I said, what is on for the whole week. And
so you could plan ahead and pick out what shows you were going to watch for that week or weekend.
Right, and this particular segment really wouldn't be worth doing if we only had like one horror-hosted movie show. But guess what? Here in Northeast Ohio, in Cleveland area, we had, at this point in time, 3 different horror-hosted shows, movie-hosted shows.
Wow.
Technically 4. Some weren't even hosted. Some were just... as you'll see, movies that were shown that are either horror or science fiction late at night. So this is the weekend of May 18th, 1973. That's right. Strap in.
1973.
That's right. Strap yourselves down, everybody. Here we go. We're going to get in the old time machine and see what was going on, what was being shown here in Northeast Ohio. As we get into our Cleveland TV show time travel for tonight, Friday, January 9th. 1970. Oh, that's the wrong. What did I get?
Was that the wrong one?
Did I load in the wrong one? Oh no! Anyway, I just didn't forget it. That was the wrong date, but the right night. The Leech Woman was what they showed on Houlihan and Big Chuck that night. That's right. And this movie was about a woman who sought a secret potion that would turn her from an older woman to a younger woman. That's right. The Fountain of Youth was in a sort of a pineal gland based concoction that you had to drink, and it would turn you back in time. Speaking of time travel, and you'd be young again.
So that's before they had Botox. And
yeah, that's true. And
all of the modern marvels
and
now.
The lip fillers, right? Well, later on Channel 8 that night at 1:40 a.m., it was a program that wasn't hosted called 8 All Night, and this movie was called War of the Robots.
Oh wow!
Yes, I think this was a Spanish movie that was dubbed in English, and I'd like to look this one up because it looks pretty darn cool. Yes, sir. And then we fast forward up, still showing some more scenes from War of the Robots. And then at Saturday, May 19th, I got that one right. It's the one, the only Superhost. His 4-hour show started at noon with an hour of something like One Step Beyond, which is like a Twilight Zone.
Oh, that's a great show.
The Twilight Zone. And his first movie of the 2 that afternoon at 1 p.m. was the movie The Flame Barrier.
We posted that one.
That's right. That's when a couple of researchers go to help a woman find her lost brother in a jungle or some sort of a mysterious cave. All right, and then the second movie that day on the Superhost program, which was at 2:30 p.m., is the one, the only, The Vampire. Now, see, it was mismarked. In this TV guide, it says Mark of the Vampire, but it's actually, in the description says, this was a movie called The Vampire. Yes, it's about a guy who has to take can't stop taking this medication that turns him into a blood-sucking freak. I haven't seen this one. I'd like to look this one up. Mm-hmm. And then we fast forward later on that night to 11 p.m. on WKBF. It's the one, the only Ghoul on Channel 61. And his movie that night was the Ant-tastic movie, Giant Ants, Them. Oh, yeah.
That's a fun one.
That's when the good old nuclear radiation testing grounds turned little old picnic ants into giant man-eaters. Oh,
were the ants looking for uncles?
They may have. Gotta watch that one again. And I only wish we could show these movies on this show. But this is about the best we can do. And that wraps up tonight's Cleveland TV show Time Travel.
Wow. Well, thank you, Grim, for taking us back into time and sharing some television nostalgia.
No problemo. Love doing it.
All right, well, now we have a prize to give away.
Ooh.
Wow, okay. So we're going to give away an autographed photo and some other Mummy and the Monkey little goodies to one lucky winner tonight. The Mummy bucket here is just filled with names.
Ouch.
And, we were sitting around watching a movie. Let's get up a minute.
Stretch them gams.
Yeah,
some
all
vernacular
right, let's get this bucket shaken up here. All
tonight's
right.
movie, yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake that bucket. Shake that bucket.
Okay.
All right.
And let's get this stirred up. And let's pick a winner. Who do you think it'll be, Grim?
Oh, my psychic. Let me see if I can think of who could be tonight's winner. I'm going to just randomly
Who
think.
Could it be?
Let's see. It's going to be Virtual Vicky, I think. For some reason,
okay.
I'm feeling that.
Let's see if it's her.
All right, let me get the drum roll ready. You ready?
Okay.
You got that? The winner in your hot little hand there?
Yes, and the winner is...
Was that right? Was that right?
No.
Nah.
I'm sorry, Vicky. It's all good. Ed Burge is the winner. Congratulations, Ed.
That was my second guess. I didn't say that.
Vicky, you're awesome too.
That was just my guess.
You guys are all awesome. Thank you for participating. All of these names are all of you chatting in the YouTube chat.
I'm going to have to call that psychic hotline that we showed on the Rescued Reels.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we should look them up.
I need to renew my membership. I think that's where I'm going wrong here.
So, Ed, just email us, and our email is themummyandthemonkey.
Oh, that's right. Let me get to that. There we go.
themummyandthemonkey@gmail.com. So just email us to confirm a mailing address so we can get your prize out to you during the week.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps up, I think, episode 269 of the Harry Scary Hangout.
Another show in the can.
And we hope you had fun out there. Thank you so much for watching us on YouTube and all of the other channels.
That's right.
And like always, good night, good fright. Mwah.
And what I like to always say, we'll see you later, alligators.
Bye-bye.